The first thing we're going to do with strawberries is cut off the green stem for each strawberry. We're going to examine the strawberry to make sure there is no hole here. If there is a hole here, you'll be required to slice it in half.
The reason for that is because if you created a hole, then we're afraid that the actual little thrips, which move pretty fast on the surface of the strawberry, may actually enter the hole and get inside the strawberry. So if you don't slice it in half, you're not going to be able to get rid of them. Okay, now we're ready to soak the strawberries in water. So we filled up a bucket of water in the sink. Usually you can't do it in the sink, and I'll show you why, because we're going to try to create a jacuzzi, which can only be done if we're soaking the strawberries in either a container like this or even a smaller container. So we have our water in here. We're going to add a little bit of soap. Remember, you're adding soap to water, not water to soap, and you don't want to put in too much that it's going to create too much suds that you can't work with it anymore. So just a little bit of suds you should see in the water, and that way the water is slippery, and now I can put in my strawberries. So I add them in one by one, put them into the water. What I do now is fundamental, and it's very important. I have to agitate the strawberries properly in the water. I gotta move, I gotta rub the surface of each strawberry one by one inside the water, making sure that if there's bugs that are stuck behind the seeds, that the agitation process is gonna actually loosen them and they're gonna come out.
They live behind the seeds.
That's right, that's where they grow, that's where they're born, they live there. Second step in the washing process is that we're gonna try to create a jacuzzi. And that's done by adding a strong stream of water into the bucket and then allowing it to overflow. Now it's going to overflow, and you're going to see the strawberries just bouncing up and down inside the water. Beautiful. Look at that movement. Isn't that nice? Now, third step, what I'm going to do is rinse the strawberry under a strong stream of water, carefully massaging the surface of the strawberry. Remember, the strawberry is very delicate, so you don't want to press too hard. On the other hand, if you're too gentle, it's not going to be effective. So you got to find that nice, effective medium.
Now we're going to start the kosher screen method for strawberries. Again, we have water, and we need a very large ratio, 3:1, 75% water, 25% strawberries. We're going to drop them in.
The reason why we do kosher screen for strawberries is it's really the only way to check strawberries after you've already done the soaking and the jacuzzi and the rinsing to ensure that that process was effective. So essentially what we're doing is we're taking all of the strawberries that were already prepared, putting them in the water, and then we're going to check the water through the kosher screen. If the kosher screen is clean, we know that the strawberries have been clean. If the kosher screen is not clean, then we know that our cleaning method did not work.
So again, we have our screen, put it in the colander, second on top to keep it in place. You can hold it, you can put it down, pour the water directly through. Try not to lose any water. Always rinse the bucket, just in case something's stuck on the side, like I see something over here.
Perfect.
When you pull it apart, always check the bottom. You can see there's some strawberries over here.
I'll rinse that out.
No, it's okay. I don't see any insects, just a little bit of dirt. That's okay. Now we're gonna take the screen, just place it on here. Now we have to check.
The great thing about the kosher screen is that the insects, since it's white and it's on a light box, insects are very easily detectable, even though they're so small. You'd never be able to find insects of this size on the surface of the strawberry.